sometimes DoorDash is just what you're gonna get. So that's just how it be.
Well, no, so it's like WWE, but like. Like nachos on the body.
Need to hear.
And then like one like dunked into like a bowl of ramen. It was weird.
All right. My own voice sounds fine. I think I need to turn you up just a little bit more for the video.
Very loud. And I also started losing my voice today. Super fun.
Yeah, super fun. All right. I think everything's running.
Oh God, my tail's not working, and I'm like missing my clothes on your stream. What the fuck?
What? That's missing clothes? What do you mean?
Model.
What? Look. What do you mean you're missing clothes?
Here, let me just tell you what I'm seeing versus what you're seeing. Hold on.
What? How off is it? What are we talking about here?
Hey! Off, bud.
Oh, why didn't I hear the throwing system? All right, I know I have it working.
The Wii's are green though. What?
Hold up.
The tail correct. What the fuck?
We're trying to fix things here. Let's take a look. Oh wow, you have like a whole outfit going on. You know, why isn't that loading correctly?
The tail is fucking white and not moving.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Hold up one sec while I mess with things. Yeah, you know what? This is about how everything works. Scuff stream to begin with, Time. Also, hi Lore. Hi Time. Let me give you your points back while I check.
Let me.
Yeah, it's set to show items and show full model. I'm guessing my guess is it just didn't load in correctly the first time.
We're gonna try and load it again and see if it'll fix it. No, I just see myself on your stream and I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's not right.
Oh, I see the problem. Hold up. No, this is my fault. I need to increase the mask limit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I have too much shit?
Yeah, it's yelling like all sorts of shit at me because it's saying the number of masks. I don't even know where where do I turn up the number of layers? I told you this was the
heavy model.
Yeah, but where do I change the layer settings?
It must be under general.
I would have thought under general, but I'm not seeing.
Maybe under model settings?
You know, this would probably be faster if I just do a quick Google search. Hold up, that's what I'm gonna do. Why? I don't see it. I'm so lost. Oh, wait, AB's in here too. Hi. Already.
Hey.
Now looking through every settings before Google. Look, sometimes that's just what you do.
Sometimes the stream opens up and then you look at your model and you're like, ah, shit, that's not what that's supposed to look like. Sometimes your model loads and it's wearing a completely different outfit than what it should be. Oh my god. Should I be hosting the fucking the group? I don't know that I would fix it on your end.
I'm wondering.
You're wondering what?
That's not what I want.
I was half wondering if
Look, the problem with you hosting is then... Actually, I don't know what the problem with that is. Why don't we have you host?
we definitely can.
Because I think all it is I'm not loading in all of your items. And my model doesn't have items. At least return stream not on fire or anything. Wait, look. Ah.
Look, it's not a problem of the stream not being on fire. Yeah, let me leave.
Yeah. Hold up. First, let me unhost. There. Now you can start it and invite me to join. Also,
using the same password you gave me.
For those joining the stream, Kwoo has a new model that has a lot of layers to it, and I have a new model that was kind of a giant clusterfuck of getting this model made, where basically everything that could go wrong went wrong. It's my Bob Ross of models. It's a happy little accident because there's communication errors, so things didn't turn out right. He's what he is.
Well, and also I got finished while you were on vacation. You out here trying to fucking steal people's iPhones. You should join.
I tried. I thought I was joining. It's like connecting and immediately disconnecting.
Am I being dumb? Okay, maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe I didn't actually start it. Hold on. Try now. Maybe I'm the problem.
All right, now I think it's actually connecting.
I see connecting symbol-y things that look like they're trying to do things.
Just waiting for your model to randomly appear in here.
It's trying. Maybe. I don't know. It's still weird for me because I wasn't seeing your model last time, so I don't know if you're just like hiding it off to the side.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're doing.
It's entirely possible that my model was too far to the right because I keep the window at roughly 1920 by 1080. That way it fits in OBS better.
You have it set to 1920 by 1080?
Yeah.
Ah! I made myself compare. Ah. Oh, I was fucking muted because I started coughing. I can see you now in the thing.
Well, I'm glad you can see me, but you're still broken.
Oh, fuck. Well, time to change models, I guess. We'll go with this one. Why
What?
not fucking?
You know what I hate?
That one changed.
Hold on.
Not this one. Fucking.
I'm gonna mute things for a minute because everything is video. No.
The VTube Studio just
we're good. I think we got it. I think. Well,
maybe.
It didn't load the outfit, but it also didn't give me the error of the mask being an issue.
Weird.
I think. Oh, hold up. I think.
Let me reload the outfit, because it technically works kind of. It's weird. It's weird. Did that maybe fix it?
No.
No.
Running smoother though.
Ah. Well.
Look, I think maybe. Hold on. I think maybe we need to like leave the collab and restart the collab.
Yeah. Do you want to try and start it this time since you found the setting?
Yeah. I think we got this. We've got this. We figured this out. I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. We just turn it off and turn it back on again multiple times until it works, you know?
All right, you just need to join. Maybe you might join.
Look, it takes me a hot minute to press the fucking buttons, okay? I'm trying. Oh my god, we're both AFK now.
We're only a little AFK.
Only a little AFK.
Come on, load in.
Hey, there's time. Oh,
Time's out here laughing at us.
Fancy. Hey, we're not in Florida anymore, so it's not thundering. Because that was a fun thing to experience when you first get to a place that's supposed to be, you know, fucking sunny.
You know, it doesn't want to reload your outfit. I say we roll with it.
Or I switch to one of the many other models I have.
But I like this one. All right, fine.
Maybe I'll do a different outfit. Hold up. I also don't see you, so fucking. How does it feel about this outfit? Does it like this outfit better? You're like, no, it still doesn't fucking like it.
There is no
outfit.
outfit.
Like
You're a floating goddamn head. You're a primordial angel. You're like, you know what? You're like what's her face? Our lovely bird girl that we had to fight. Your fucking head with floating hair. Oh, the outfit loaded in.
Oh. Yeah.
It may have come with you come with advertisements.
Oh. Well. Maybe not that then. Let me just flip back real quick. Oh my god. I wonder if you have to have the prism in order for it to work for you.
There's a good chance of that, yes.
Yeah, just switch to a different model. It'll be fine.
All right.
Do you want me to use the Seika model, or do you want me to use the Pixel model?
Whichever you want to. We're switching this to the thing. Oh, she disappeared again. Holy shit, you're back, Necromancer. When? I do want to get back into doing the dungeons. How's the weather or whatever? Fucking hot. It is so goddamn hot lately. It has been... I don't... It's not supposed to be this hot out here. After Frontlines? I have done Frontlines a couple times. I need to get back into that too, though.
Eventually, I'll have a model that will load, maybe.
Maybe. Eventually.
Fucking...
Good luck, you're gonna have to go back to the broken one because it at least loaded. Is this a new model? Yes, this is a new model. This is my Bob Ross of all models because the artist got miscommunications and things did not turn out how I expected. But it's fine. And then the animator, their computer went down the shitter like 3 different times and delayed this from an early March release to now an April release. Too many people talking. Ah! Shit. No. I don't know why Tits isn't working. I swear it's turned on. I can't believe I came into these streamers. Oof. We demand to be able to throw things. Give me a second. Hold up. Let me put this back at because that's working. Maybe the integration got turned off. Wait, reload. Pull up this.
Hey, I exist in Pixel 4. Oh, no, I fucking disappeared because I did other shit. I didn't think that I was gonna appear. Well, we'll try that again.
All right, the throwing should be working again. I think. I'm like 30% sure. Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, that's working. Oh, freaking chub.
Oh.
Why would you do it? You're in the stream with me. Hooray. All right, are we starting this MSQ?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Too far away. Where, what? Do we even remember what the fuck was going on?
Where are you going?
I don't know, we were going to Targeted Tragedy, right? Where are you going?
Oh. Yeah, it's a lot farther than I thought it was. I thought it was like right next to us.
What do you mean? You have a map!
Hold up.
The butterflies all over again.
Where the fuck am I going to?
Hooray, abuse.
The bathroom?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Also, I just realized something.
What?
Hold up. I need to game capture. Do not capture cursor. Sorry, it was fuck you. I was turning off the mouse cursor.
Yeah.
Get into the back room.
Went into the back rooms.
Can't wait for the dungeon.
I talked to Shale.
All right, Shale.
Where we die because I fucking
don't remember how to play
this game in a billion years, and I don't remember what I'm doing.
Don't worry, you just have to hit enough buttons that I don't die. We'll be fine. I forget what Shale sounded like.
Yep, I can
just gonna have to make this up.
Do that.
If you have a moment for it, Gito wants to take stock of the current crisis. Oblivion may be lacking the finer details in certain areas, so we'd like you to lend your perspective to the conversation. I still think, look, if I get the chance to actually ask Yoshi P a question, it's going to be, why is there not more voice acting?
What a fucking good question. God damn.
Been waiting those 8 months since I sent that Discord message about the dungeon. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I gotta overlay. Turn that off so we can read the whole thing. Sorry to drag you into our meeting, but we need to get a better handle on these threats Alexandria is facing right now. Not at all. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clearer idea of where things stand would be beneficial for us as well. First things then, let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking citizens without provocation, and vehicles suddenly becoming unresponsive to controls. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. Oh, fuck, what did Wooklamot sound like? I'm trying to remember all these voices as we go. That up there, so I can actually read things. But you haven't heard anything about the new incident since then, right? Right. No additional reports have been logged. As far as I know, that's the good news. The bad news. I tried to take control of the soldiers when they started hurting people, but they wouldn't listen to me, even though I have the king's authority. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons, but if it happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before. The King of Resolve's authority is about the highest there is. Who's this man that can override it with such impunity? Calyx. He lived in an age of the storm surge as I did. Least you forget, he was known for his advancements in electro-technology, and it was he who established preservation for the purpose of furthering his research. The wasting disease which affected him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conversion into an endless, that he might continue his efforts into the present day. Preservation's early goals seemed noble enough. Exploring treatments for Levin sickness, designing Everkeep's core systems, that sort of thing. I harmed the people he was ostensibly trying to help. I do not pretend to fully understand Calyx's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. He asserted that the strategy of adapting our species through generational succession was outdated. That evolution now requires us to forsake bodies of flesh in favor of eternal preservation. We've tried, seeing how he's employed the simulant to... Why did we let the dyslexic person read this shit? Why do they insist on using the most complicated fucking words? The simulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conversion is their only hope for survival. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. But this is merely one part of Calyx's greater plan. He wants to key to the interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he will draw aether from the reflections, expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold. If we mean to fully Calyx's schemes, then our only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down, which unfortunately is easier said than done. In scouring the terminal, we found in the depths of Everkeep, but failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time, though. I'm sure I can sniff him out. I'll help you. Motherfucker, did you even ever go to school? Well, Uluja and Shell are working on that. I think I'm gonna take a look around town. I'll make sure no new problems have cropped up, as well as search for any information that may lead us to Calyx. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We're gonna get to an actual voiced cutscene, and we're gonna find out that I fucked that name up royally. You're welcome to come along. Another malfunction could happen at any time, and I'd be glad to have some brawlers at my back. Count me in. Raha and the others are helping Oblivion patrol the other levels of the keep, so shall we stick to the streets of Solution 9? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, you two. Appreciate the company. I have to speak with the city's administrators about bringing in the Landsguard. I want our soldiers around to protect those who are moving to Tuliolal. Alphonot and Alize will be joining me for the meeting, so there's three of us. The three of us can cover that sector as soon as we're done. If I may, I'd like to join the Warriors group, if you'll have me. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier. As long as you're aware of the dangers. Thank you. I'll do my best not to be a burden. I'm more worried about you. Geo, don't do anything stupid. You change your tone once we get back with the goods on Calyx, then drinks are on you. Come on, let's continue this outside. The overlay back on so we can see everyone talking. Fuck, you're already outside. Of course you are.
Yeah, that's because I accidentally had my scene on autoplay.
Autoplay?
And then by the time I realized it was too late.
Oh. Straight back into another cutscene. They made us walk 20 feet for another cutscene. Sorry, I was off in my own little world. Shall we get started? Seem uneasy. You alright? See what there is to see. Jesus Christ. Dude, you alright? Why the fuck you spacing out like this? We made it like 10 feet.
Me? I'm well enough given the circumstances. It was the Queen's fondest wish that her subjects remain shielded from the horrors of death. So they were for the longest time. And the moment morality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life,
or mortality. Morality. You know what? Morals are also an unavoidable fact of life.
they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. Many are bound to give the endless alternative serious consideration.
Indeed. I don't blame them for that. It's only natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I can't forgive is the way Calyx wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. No one, not Calyx, not anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the specter of death. As one who lived as an Alexandrian, we should put the choice for this country's future back in the hands of its citizens.
You think we can handle that responsibility? After everything you've seen of us?
It is what I've seen that has convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. All deserve to be happy.
Well then. We'd best not let you down. Now I suggest we move as a group. We don't know if or when a battle might find us.
Oh, I believe someone came prepared for just an eventuality. Is that the grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? Yes, my parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect the things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into 2 groups after all. It would certainly be more efficient for information gathering.
I guess that makes
I
sense.
feel like we're gonna get left with Spain.
You thought what?
I feel like we're gonna get left with Spain.
I mean, it's that or we get left with Geode. You want to be left with this guy? Tall, generic, muscular man? No. We're gonna be left
we're
with
definitely
one.
getting left with Geode.
What? Oh, fuck. Hold up.
2 of you can take the west side of the recreation zone then. Worry and I will take the east.
Fuck! I have no investment in this man whatsoever. Very well. We shall end our patrol in the plaza just past True View and await you there. Well, Budge. we got generic man.
Let's do the rounds then. We'll see what's what and chat the people we meet along the way. Pay special attention to anyone who looks overwhelmed or overly excited. Hopefully that will learn us a tidbit or 2 we didn't know before.
Oh my fucking God.
It's an escort! We have to escort him around!
Damn you,
I
you
hate this
bastard.
shit. This game fucking hates us.
Somber citizen. Oh. Are the sentries and air wheelers safe to be around now? I don't know. It's gonna happen again. And maybe next time I'll be the one who dies in a horrible accident. I need a Neo regulator. Become endless is the only way. Even Queen Fiend said so. You should be very invested in the literal who named Geo. My brain broke. Am I reading Lore's sentence right?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Lore?
But I'm also like a little tired, so
You can't throw sentences at me like that. Grieving citizen. You want to hear my story? Well, I appreciate you offering a sympathetic ear. There's not much to tell. You must know a good friend of mine died when those machines went crazy. His air wheeler dropped right out of the sky. He didn't survive the crash. Damn fool wasn't wearing a regulator. You know that's not so strange these days, but he'd never bothered with one. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday, and I thought I understood what that meant until it happened.
not your outfit. How the fuck do I get that?
This one, it's the Alliance raid.
I haven't done the Alliance raid.
It's last expansion's Alliance raid, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, lighthearted
I don't
citizen.
remember last expansion's Alliance raid looking like that.
Yeah, remember? It was all the gods, the 13 gods that we ran around beating the shit out of.
I only remember the last 3 battles. Remember anything else?
Is that... It almost looks like John Final Fantasy. Generic ass brown hair guy. What has me in such a fine mood, you ask? Well, I just registered my new regulator. I was leery of becoming nothing but memories at first, but now that I've gone through with the registration, I never felt more at ease. Also, once it's done, regulator displace the current numbers of the 5,000 slots available. Over 3,800 have already been filled. So, if you're still hesitant, not much time to make your mind up. Mark my words, friend. Where there's only a few slots left, it's gonna get very ugly. Warrior, a word. I feel like there was a new factor in those stories we've heard. One we hadn't considered during our discussion with everyone in the back room. People are still deathly afraid that fights are likely to break out over the Neo regulators. That a victim of violence wasn't wearing a regulator. Which one of these is most important? I mean, it's probably the fights breaking out among people, but yeah.
I said the fights among people, and he was like, something else.
The fact that nearly 4,000 people have registered is worthy of its own report, but you sure there wasn't anything else?
People are still deathly afraid?
That's a point of concern, don't get me wrong. Actually aware of it already.
Did you go through all of them?
Apparently I don't know anything. That a
I
victim of
also
violence
went through all
wasn't
3 of
wearing a
them.
regulator. Why is that what's... You know what? I'll let them tell the story. Tell me why that's important.
Yeah, that's it. Vast majority of residents have always worn regulators, so it's not a detail we'd normally think about. And with the supply of souls cut off, though, more and more people have been going without them. We need to look into the casualties from recent attacks and check whether or not they were equipped with regulators. Let's ask around on the street over to the east. It was pretty chaotic at the time, but maybe we'll find eyewitnesses who can help us confirm that it was a pattern or not.
I feel like one does not a pattern make, sir. But I get where he's going with this. The machines were attacking people without regulators. We didn't want to stop and hear what he had to say in that spot, did we?
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
I
I was
don't-
trying to figure out
I
where
don't
the
give a
fuck
fuck about this guy.
Look, you were the one. Oh.
Where are you going to teleport to? Come on. What teleportation
Nowhere.
point is over
Nowhere.
there? That's what I thought. You walk your ass over there.
You know what this car fucking looks like?
No.
Looks like a fucking cyber truck, dude.
Unarmed sentry. Hello, how are you today? Please let me know if I may be of service.
You're talking to a fucking robot about robot shit.
Citywide casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports from all affected zones.
Can you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? Must have some estimates on hand.
Recalibrating parameters. Injured 87 individuals. Casualties 19 individuals. God damn it. How do we already have the bots coming into the chat? Click on this guy. Fucking.
What, you mean you don't want cheap viewers? This is unfair, because literally you did that
thank
approximately
you.
2 seconds before I was about to.
Alright. Casualties equipped with regulators 0.
You wish to know if the people who died in the machine rampage were wearing regulators? Oh, I'm sorry, but I was just assigned cleaning away debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were presented by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done the work. I do remember there being patches of white dust scattered about that were quite a chore to clean up. Nothing else worthy of mention. I think it's time we rejoined Kryle and Sveen. I was half joking with my boast to Shale, but we may have stumbled upon something major here. We should share our findings to keep pursuing this avenue of inquiry. Can Kryle say to meet them at the plaza just outside of Trueview? Let's get going.
Sounds like a skill issue. Just get faster. Forehead. What? What the hell?
Feeling very insulted now that you've read those out loud. Oh dare.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure it was directed at me.
Am I not the one with the big forehead? Am I not the one who was complaining about fucking being a second behind? I think that's aimed at me, bud.
You know what? Maybe. I don't know. Hold up. Turn off the overlay because, of course, we can't have a voiced cutscene. Be too easy. So, essentially, you're saying that the people who were killed by malfunctioning machines weren't wearing regulators?
Well, the numbers are still tentative and only apply to that one zone. We don't know how they'll stack up against the overall data, but it is definitely more than a coincidence. I think it's safe to say that anyone who removed the regulator was a priority target.
Now that you mention it, the person I was treating for injuries wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they being targeted over everyone else?
So that people get scared of death, guys.
Based
Use your
solely
fucking
on the
brain.
lack of neo-regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become endless, or if they simply failed to acquire one of the limited devices. But those who wear no regulator at all, they have clearly rejected the old system of using souls to revive themselves. Put another way, they've chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. The chances that such resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine. And so Calyx has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic.
But there was no need to kill anyone. With the way things were, people were already fearful enough. You could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness.
You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing of terror is in service to another scheme. Or he has some other need for the lives he's taken. You mean like souls to power the machine? Hold up, what are my options? What of the dust found at the various sites? Could something have been done to the victims? I feel like that's the same question twice.
I'm going with dust.
Yeah, what they do to the victims? What are they doing to them?
I wonder. What about that sanitation worker story? She saw no bodies, but mentioned piles of white dust.
Dust, but no bodies? Now where have I heard that before? Do you recall when we went to save Erenvel from the sentries in the outskirts? That usher... Malshite? Told us
Malachite.
much the same thing.
When I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
That both stories speak of missing remnants is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of this dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm if this substance was present at any other sites, an attempt to ascertain its nature. Following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation for the missing bodies, but also the intent behind Calix's murderous actions. Oh. Oh, fighting time? Warrior, we need your help! I lost control over the soldiers in the residential area. They might be trying to hurt people again. Oblivion members are on their way now, but are you close enough to join them?
Yeah, we always can fight.
Yeah, bitch, somebody got to take on the robots.
Damn it! Our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go!
Why does he have, like, the stubbiest of gun blades?
Uh-oh.
Like, someone cut the blade off of his gun blade. It's voiced! Oh, let me overlay back on.
Stay back! Stay away from me! Leave him alone!
I don't think we helped much.
Are you all right?
We did approximately nothing.
What happened here?
I'm back on auto text.
A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me.
That poor man.
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
I'll
Yeah,
leave
have fun with
matters
that,
here
bud.
to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
Oh, he has a much more posh voice. Alright, I'll have to adjust for that.
Do you know anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
Oh, I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
That doesn't sound good.
Run!
Go to them, quickly! Wayakwe!
I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape. Mother! Mother, please!
Isadora!
Ah, shit. We need a healer, and I am not that.
I'm just standing around looking like an idiot.
You are a healer. Get the fuck in there.
Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital.
I'd rather just stand around and look like a fucking idiot, you know? Huh?
I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better.
Thank you, miss.
Hey, I'm helping.
Wait, in your cutscene, you actually start helping?
At the very end, I put my hand over her and started adding my own help to it.
Nice.
I think.
I did not. I just sat there
Will she
staring.
sleep like that forever?
Dude, I stared for a good long, like, 3 minutes, and after
No, not forever.
Jane had done all, like,
She'll
90%
wake
of the work, I was
soon,
like,
I'm
oh, let me
sure of it.
let me help too. Let me
Put
take
one
some
little,
credit.
little bit in at the last minute.
That's good to hear.
Just a little. Just a bit.
Thank you for saving her.
The promise of tomorrow. Hold up. I was a little in the way. Alright, what do you gotta say, lady? Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending my wounds as well. Did you see the other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby, but I heard the sounds of fighting. Yeah, bitch is dead. I'm sorry. He must have fallen protecting the residents. Alright, what else you gotta say, lady? Our comrade, you think he may have been struck down? If he was wounded or worse, I should go to him. Bitch, she's dead. Wait. Please. It isn't safe, and you still need rest. Would you stay with Milos and watch over Isadora for me? We will tend to your friend. Thank you. Please be careful yourself.
You will not be tending to your friend. Your friend's dead.
Your friend's dead, bitch.
Whatever.
Alright, dead body. I will tend to you by kicking you, because I am not a healer.
Wow! Wow! Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That was mean of me. Isadora's going to be alright then. So glad. I've just finished my ministrations here. Our Oblivion comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid. That brave soul gave his life to save another. He did. He died protecting me. I don't understand why any of this is happening. Sentry was behaving normally like any other, then all of a sudden it tried to kill me. Weapons and no. Calyx commanded them to commit murder. Is it over? We came as soon as Waiki sent word.
Oh!
I'm sorry, by the time we arrived, it was already too late.
Then Geode could be in trouble too? Once we have the radius locked down, we need to find him.
But why? Has something happened?
Possibly. Not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communicators.
We need to prioritize securing the residential sector, though at least until we regain control over the sentries. And we should search for Geode.
I agree.
Since most Oblivion members have sworn off regulators, our theory holds true, and they could be prime targets for the next attack. Please, do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety, but avoid the sentries at all cost.
Thanks. Here are these communicators. We made modifications to them to prevent Calyx from intercepting the signals, and have been using them to coordinate movements with allies in the vicinity.
Waikawi has one too, so I'll ask her to keep hailing Geode. Good luck and stay safe. Geode said he would sweep the surrounding area, so he shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going. Wait patiently. Survey. Survey says, jack shit. Keep searching. I don't see him. This time survey says, you see no sign of Geode. Wakui's voice cracks forth from the communicator. Geode, Geode, answer me. There's no response. Perhaps you should continue your search further to the east. You see no signs of Geode. The neighboring residential radius would be the next logical place to look.
This is the only place left.
Voiced?
Let
It is
them be
voiced.
safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please.
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive. Thank the gods. Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
You're absorbing the souls.
That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether.
Oh.
The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells. shit.
The big suck. Jesus. Ran out of ammo at the wrong time, motherfucker.
Damn you!
Is that really all you could do, sir? That's why you stick to swords. You can still
You
beat
can't
the
be
shit out of
here.
people.
You need to run now.
Oh my god! It's a trap!
Trap.
Oh. Yeah.
Run,
And now you
motherfucker!
threw your weapon.
Take care of the others, eh?
Giving up way too
Oh,
easily, sir.
shit.
Way too easily.
My god.
I like the fast-moving, creepy robot, but they need more of them.
I think
no
we
sign
made
of him
it.
so far. This way, maybe?
Well, there's this fucking weapon.
Geode!
Astrologian is so fucking goofy in these cutscenes, where, like, Kryle also looked goofy in this cutscene, mind you. Because Kryle pulls out, like, a giant fucking paintbrush, but then I'm no better pulling out my little fucking goofy fucking globe thingy.
Bring it, bitch! You know, on the one hand, I'm glad they...
Shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Great is that with
Ether
Astro,
sufficient
your
to generate 5,000
attack is
endless.
just slicing the enemy
How
with
would
your
you
cards.
acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now? I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance. Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promise to halt my harvest?
No, because you're just gonna harvest from the other reflections. Yeah, you're just seeking other victims. even throw them. Be in melee range.
It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
I like how the canister of Aether is still there, though.
Yeah, I like. Now he killed those people for no reason.
It's fucked up.
Yep. Alright, Sphene, what do you gotta say? Not autoplay because I guarantee this is out of our voice
Nah.
scenes. Yeah. This pile of dust. These ashes. And the soul cell he left behind. Is that his twisted way of returning Chio to us? Damn you, Krylix. Damn you and your careless cruelty. He was our friend. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't remember him at all from before this, so...
I think that's...
And even so, some might say even death was justified if it meant 5,000 endless could continue their mortal lives. Don't start with that. And if the reflection's stolen aether allowed for many more endless, why that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good. Shut the fuck, Cryo! Stop playing devil's advocate. We don't need it right now. Who could think that? Not... Certainly not I. Pretty sure you're the one out here saying it. Well, we know only too well. It's not noble in this sacrifice. We have to stop him. We have to stop Calyx from and put an end to this madness as soon as possible. And in no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession. It falls to us. We will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents and reflections elsewhere. Alright, Sphene, what do you got to say about yourself now? Should return to the back room. Shale and the others need to know what has happened. Yes, I'll ask Wakiwi to meet us there as well.
our dear Geode.
Oh wait, this is voiced.
Is voiced.
The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Gololja. The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy? Living our lives. What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going? To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Just gonna go shoot some
I don't know about
robots.
that.
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure Nostalgia stays out of trouble.
Probably for the best.
Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, I'm hopeful we can determine where Calyx is hiding. But not right now. We need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
Alright, give me just a second. I need to go to the restroom.
Damn, I also need to go to the restroom. I guess I'm running.
Alright. Don't piss, girl. It's been a while since I've read that. Does her model have a fucking mask for when it's like, when she goes away? That's fucking awesome. That's actually a pretty cool sign of if she's here or not. Oh,
Okay, I'm back.
she's
as
back.
well.
I just noticed your model goes to like sleep when you left. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's very cute. Yeah, the two models that this person made that I have. Let's do that.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to them again.
All right, why you another comrade gone? Some days it's almost more than I can bear. He was an older brother to Nostalgia and me. Shea knew him longer, though, and is surely taking it the hardest. And that's on top of what happened to... Kia? Do you think you could check on her? See how she's doing? I'd like to put on a brave face if it's me or my sister. Oh, Raha, you're here. Shale?
Yeah, the whole team was here.
Were they?
Graha's here.
Apologies, my mind was elsewhere.
Shola.
We need to press on with the hunt for Calyx, but I can't seem to focus. It should be better than this. I know. Look, bitch, you need time to work through it. You're right. I ought to heed my own words. As it stands, I'm of no use to anyone. Chuya used to say the best thing to do with grief was let it all out. So I think I'll take myself over to Earth and Sky, say my goodbyes to Geode. Why don't you come along? Use someone to blubber to if you've a shoulder to spare. Right then, let's get out of Everkeep for a bit. Oh. Teleported us directly out.
Yeah, they did. Appreciate it, because I'm lazy.
It's a far trek on foot. We've arranged a couple of air-wheelers. They've had their communicator modules removed, so even Calyx shouldn't be able to seize control of them. Say the word and we'll set off. The word? Ready? We'll be flying close to pylons, so follow my lead. These air-wheelers are Janolt's babies. You would... Oh, fuck. Now, of course, it's gonna just go straight through, but... You wouldn't find smoother ride in all of Everkeep. For years now, I've been taking one out for a turn whenever I need to lighten my mood. Sometimes Geode would come along too, and we'd end up racing. that surprise you? Friendship always had a competitive edge. We would often talk about how one day we might fly our wheelers outside the dome. Almost there. Sure the ground is clear before you touch down. Whew. That helped clear my head a touch. You know, you might be the first person I've ridden with who wasn't an Oblivion recruit. As far as I remember, at least. Memories from my regulator days aren't exactly reliable. Come on, let's head inside. Hopefully the way will be clear of pests today. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we could have mounted up, but... The way is not clear of pests. Probably a little overkill. But that's fine. Thanks. I can usually avoid such encounters, but sometimes they wander in and block the only path. Not that it slowed you down at all. Never seen you fight up close before. Surveillance feed certainly didn't do it justice. But hopefully that keeps the route clear for a while. Shall we? Maybe. Taking a sweet time loading.
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back here to reminisce. Me, Geode, and Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa.
Will you raise a glass?
In spirit? Why in spirit? Nah, to Geo's memory.
Oh. What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
Come on. We got a whole bottle here.
I suppose I could spare a moment.
And cups that look like they were made out of used canned food.
Yeah, that's just their aesthetic.
They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it.
Yeah, tell us.
You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to. That sort of thing.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I had recently lost someone close to me. And also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company. So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First-time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Don't even remember.
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street. Pair of drunken fools. Then this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause.
Yeah, just cause.
It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier, and learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas. I wanted to see this future
Cat
of hers
is trying to
come
be
pass.
annoying.
Zero or Zane?
Zane.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents, those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded
Well, now it's
comrades,
Zero's
we
turn.
began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut
God
since she
damn it.
took over
You
the
can't
business.
get on the keyboard.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
Chuck a cat
We
at
could
the
never
door.
have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I could see their smiles, hear their laughter. I
Go
feel
in
their
here and
presence,
ban
and I
bots
know
that are trying to pop in.
they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this. And why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain is still deep, I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
Alright, Shale. To me. I appreciate you helping me through this. Not only the grief, helped me see that my comrades mean even more to me than I realized. Which only fuels my determination. Be spending every waking moment working to bring Calyx to account for his crimes. Do my part, and you do yours. Oblivion needs you. Do her again. It's time I went back to locating Calyx's lair. A new strategy in mind, but it remains to be seen if it will aid in narrowing down the possibilities. I'll ask Krail for help to re-examine the data starting with that of her parents. After all, they were the first to break away from preservation and establish an organized resistance with Oblivion. There must be something in there that can point us in the right direction. What are your plans? To get a phone call, apparently. Warrior, is that you? Apologies for calling suddenly. I've been making the rounds in the outskirts. I cannot help but feel as though something is amiss. Might I ask you to join me? Your perspective would be most appreciated. I can wait until you're finished attending with Shale, of course. Seems your plans are being decided for you. Go on. I've others to speak with before I return to the back room. You already run off? Headed out?
I just
Disappear.
exited the thing.
Oh, we're going right. What? That teleport took its sweet, sweet time starting. I thought it didn't take for a second.
I like how we spawned on opposite sides of the teleport.
It's gonna be like, where are you? Thank you for coming. As I mentioned, I would benefit from your worldly experience. Perhaps it's my imagination, but the townspeople appear to be acting oddly. That is, even considering the current state of affairs. I am yet unfamiliar with the outskirts. I thought you might be better equipped to judge if their behavior is unusual or not. Would you speak with them and see what you think? I hope to be proven wrong. Yes, something is not right here. We start this way?
You're not wearing a regulator. Don't you know the end is coming? It's your life to lose. Me, I've got myself one of those Neo-regulators. Registered it a little while ago. As soon as I did, the display appeared showing the number of registered users. Right now it's sitting at 4,168. The upper limit was 5,000, wasn't it? Seems the total shot up right after those machine malfunctions. Only a matter of time before everyone's registered. I pity those who weren't chosen, but I'm gonna be an endless. I'm going to evolve. Live happily ever after.
Where are you wandering off to? What did you find over here?
I had to finish talking to an eccentric researcher.
What quest did you have left over
That
here?
did for me, but it just. Ah. Then with the eccentric researcher.
Oh, please tell me you brought more Neo-regulators? Officially, they've all been handed out already. But I've heard rumors there's a few left over. Surely the government still has some? Or perhaps Queen's Fiend? I may not look it, but I was a hunter once. Back then, I hardly gave death a second thought. But now that I know the truth, that's all I can think about. There has to be a way to hold on. There has to. Oh no. Oh.
Greetings! I remember when you visited with Queen's Fiend. Come to check on our well-being, have you? Well, I can say that things are rather stressful out here as well. Without knowing if or when our machinery might turn murderous, the specter of death is ever present. People are terrified, and the clamor for Neo-regulators has reached a fever pitch. I personally was fortunate to have claimed a new device early on, and have long since completed the registration. Death has no hold over me now. I must begin my prayers. Darkness draws closer, grows deeper, and we must cast it out.
They're going insane.
Insane for regulators.
Fiend, the people have gone crazy. So, what do you think? Was I right to worry? fear is palpable.
Their fear is palpable.
Yes, that's exactly it. People are overwhelmed by uncertainty and fear. With each new registration, the fear inside them grows more insistent.
What, this
Long
person's
until it
outfit? What
drives
the
them
fuck?
into full-blown panic. What? You looking at new outfits?
No, this bunny's outfit. Not a question for now. Continue reading.
Warrior, can you come to resolution? We have a problem. I'm already here with Lamity and Alpha now. We got a ghost fiend. Sounds like she wants us there in a hurry. We should go.
What's happened?
Voiced.
Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought it best you see for yourself.
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion, death may come ere you wake the following morn. Though you enjoy a life of peace and good fortune, death needs but one instant to claim you.
Just fear-mongering over here now?
Your bodies are weak. Your heart, your brain,
What it looks like.
every fragile organ rolls the dice from moment to moment. Sheer chance deciding if they function or fail. Be you stoic or generous or righteous, no virtues tip the scales in that fatal reckoning. The choice is made without reason. The end is cloaked in terror. That is what it means to die.
The announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen. As for its source, well...
Alex.
There is no shame in being afraid. It is that very fear which will drive you to conquer death. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence unto perpetuity. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless.
Whoa, 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 whoa. When people start praying, that's how we end up with friggin'
With evolution's brilliance,
more
we banish the ever-present
aeons.
darkness of
Things.
mortality.
Yeah.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to register.
Watch him say there's no spots left.
You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuliolal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living, death is a foregone conclusion. No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate.
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
The Landsguard are on their way as we speak, and arrangements have been made to see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tulihiola will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
I want to help Alexandria. I want to save its people.
Yeah, well, put your real outfit back on and start acting like a queen.
I am not their queen.
Bitch, only because you choose not to be. You could take up that mantle at any point. Calyx has access to the core system, which means that if he chooses to do so, he could deploy the soldiers beyond the barrier. And if our people learn to live with death and decide to leave the dome behind, will not be beyond his reach. Bitch, we beat up all your brother's soldiers. Your fake king that you brought in soldiers before. Yeah. You guys know what I meant. I need to figure out my words. Yet, if it serves to allay their fears even a little, I beg you, Wuklamat, please let them shelter in Tuliulal. We will welcome any and all who want to come. We've already begun evacuations, and we'll be able to pick up the pace once the Landsguard arrives. In which case, we had best spread out and keep an eye on the crowds. The mood is tense. We must prepare for possible violence. If you happen to determine where Calyx is hiding, though, we'll be ready to move at a moment's notice. Surely we'll find a clue of some kind soon. Can't elude us forever. Violence and fear. This is not the future she envisioned for her nation. Lamont, you have more to say? Tuliulal would gladly welcome every last Alexandrian with open arms. But what if the nation the late queen was so desperate to preserve? What if that bright haven of peace and laughter? Uhuklamat? I won't stand here and let her legacy be sullied any further. I will protect Alexandria. That was the promise I made to her at the last. But she betrayed you, did she not? You feel this obligation. I saw myself in her. I suppose we both felt the people's joy as our own, yet alone we lacked the strength to protect them. So much that I love in this world. Too much for me to take in my arms and keep safe. And that made me afraid. I needed someone who shared that love and fear so together we could do what we couldn't by ourselves. Or maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe I just wished that we could have been friends. So, when she turned to me in her final hour, desperate to safeguard Alexandria's future, I swore I would see it done. In the end, you both found a friend you need. It'd be yours as well, Sphene. Whenever you fall or struggle to rise, I'll come running to the rescue. And you do the same for me. That's how we protect the things we love. That's how we'll protect Alexandria. You're right. You're right. Don't forget about me. I feel like this is a ... moment.
It was definitely a ... moment.
Right, we got a bit sidetracked there. We should probably be on our way. Do we patrol or see if Shal needs a hand? There you all are. Ruja! Splendid. We were afraid we'd miss you. Alize and the others said you were here. Good news. Finally found a chink in Calyx's armor. We discovered laboratories on Everkeep's 10th level. Once housed a preservation initiative. Containment Complex 1029, it's called. It's been falsely registered as a distribution center. In reality, it hasn't recorded any traffic in decades. We don't think this is where Calyx is hiding as such, but it may well contain clues that will point us in the right direction. Sorry I took so long to get this far. If you're interested, what do you say we all go check it out together? Thank you for your hard work. This is a huge step forward. Hand up! We need to take the lift to get to the complex. I've created an expedition for the relevant authorities and have one of our people waiting to operate the said lift. Let's not keep her waiting. No mountain here. Disappointing. Ready to head on up? Next stop, the 10th level. Guessing this is our next...
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
Oh, it's a hoist cutscene.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to the circuit.
You got the lights working!
Woo, light.
Smell how stale the air is. This room hasn't been in use for many years. It was thanks to Kryl and Galulja that we managed to locate this place.
Oh, good job, guys.
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signature of some sort, unique to their organization.
So I took a closer look, and a line-by-line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in Everkeep, seeking out control codes which contained those same symbols. After a grueling search, we finally discovered our prize behind door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but Shale never stopped working. Not even once.
Your treasure, Shale. Sounds like you need one of Gunalt's energy tonics. Here, treasure girl. Don't touch those energy drinks. She'll fucking go insane.
I can contribute precious little else, I'm afraid, but I appreciate your kind words. In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx. We're more than happy to help, of course, but I wonder, won't he realize we've found this place?
He might.
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
You all knew our main objective. Oh, damn it. And I've learned of certain devices that should help us do just that. I'll explain how we proceed, but according to the information I was able to dredge up, the device in question should have been installed in the director's office. Now, for where that might be, yes, this map matches my data. The room we're in is the Researcher's Commons, located to the western side of the complex. Rector's office is northeast of here. This room, so we should cut across this circular chamber in the middle, yes? I don't know why it's like jumping between text now. Yes, we should, but fortunately for us, the interior door is locked. Need a security key with the appropriate clearance to open it, judging by the mechanism. Will probably be a card of some kind. Can't you know, work some electro magic? I'll try my best, but this type of lock is well before my time. It may take a while to crack. In any case, in case I can't, you might want to look around and see if anyone left a security card behind. Considering the state of this place, it does seem like they abandoned it in some haste. I shouldn't be surprised if we found one. Very well. Let's get to searching, shall we? Do you think that recycling can is a red herring, or is there a reason they keep, like, pointing at it? Expect we'll have most luck looking where researchers kept their personal belongings. Alpha hints will appear in different color. Pay close attention to the information provided by your comrades should you find yourself unable to proceed. Notice board, desk organizer, recycling bin, half open desk drawers.
The recycling bin is a red herring, but also it's bedtime.
I want to get through this little part.
Dude, I'm so tired.
All right. Save it for next time. Well, thank you guys for our back stream. We're gonna try to throw in more of these. There's no real schedule right now. We're just trying to get through the MSQ before FanFest.
Or FanFest.
Before FanFest. Bye. I threw up the wrong end card. I threw up the be right back, not the ending. Bye again.
I'm gonna be like that.